Hey everybody, call me Felix, and last time on the program, we were in Boracay, searching for some of the island's best eats, and previously, we chowed down on umami dust burgers at Super Magic Burgers. To get you caught up on our Boracay food trip series, go ahead and click away on the far right hand corner. In this very video, we're walking a very short distance from Super Magic, as in next door, at Nonis, one of the main vanguards of Boracay's slow food scene, emphasizing locally sourced organic ingredients as well as vegan and vegetarian food with a Filipino touch. However, a funny thing happened as we sat down at Noni's. Almost half of the menu was unavailable, and so we probably didn't get the most thorough review of Noni's that day. I was really keen on the beef and kimchi rice bowls, as well as the mushroom eggs benedict, a couple of the restaurant's signature dishes. Still, I was able to get Noni's most Filipino signature dish, a chicken and pork adobo with some fantastic components, such as 72-hour prepared crispy pork belly, candied garlic, and heirloom rice. It was the kind of elevated adobo that on the plate looked like adobo up to an art form. But how was the taste? Well, keep watching to find out. Okay, everybody, we are next door at Noni's from Super Magic Burgers place, where we find that, like in the land of Ilocos, there's a lot of stuff unavailable. Like, did you know, Warren, out of the 2 pages of food on this menu, a lot of it's unavailable? This is like Ilocos Norte, everybody. So, we gotta remember that Boracay is the province, so then they're always running out of stuff. But what I have here is a lean and green. I almost said mean and green. It has marunggay or malunggay, moringa leaves. Dad would be very proud of me for having something with marunggay in it. Cucumber and all kinds of healthy stuff. Calamansi too. I think pineapple's in here too. So, I don't know. There's calamansi on the side, so you just have to add some more, I guess. Add some more citrus, sweet, sour stuff. Okay. Down the hatch. What I like about it is that it's really refreshing without having to be too sour. And I think that the moringa leaves add like that sort of green tasting backbone where it's not sharp. You know, the moringa really reduces the sharpness. So it's not too forward with like the really, biting, sharp, tangy flavors. Alright, so one of the few dishes on Noni's menu that is available is the ceviche. Kind of strange because anywhere Dad went, you would find that the ceviche was always unavailable. In Ilocos, of course. But here, it's available. It's some whitefish ceviche. Some fruit. And there you go. It's almost like as if somebody put like black sesame seed in here, but although I don't see any here. And it has like that backbone of like black sesame seed mixed in with the acidity, which isn't coming on too strong. Those onions provide some nice contrast texturally. And some sweetness. Fish is cut off kind of thinly. Gotta mix it with one of these crisps. And there's a teensy bit of heat. Just a teensy bit. From I think there's a little bit of siling labuyo. Just a teensy bit. Alright, there you go. You see this cracker's like studded with oats and seeds. So it's got this kind of toasty seed flavor that goes with the... And I don't think this ceviche is really sharp. It kind of tastes like a nutty 50-50 between nuttiness and sharpness. That's how I feel. And then with those onions adding some sweetness and contrast. Alright. I would prefer mine a little bit tangier and spicier though. Okay everybody, never have I been more excited for chicken and pork adobo than here at Noni's in Station 3 of Boracay, or Station X in Boracay as they like to put it here at the Hue Hotel. Look at that chicken, just nice, juicy, moist. I'm gonna pair it with this crispy pork.
I'm gonna try to get this all in one bite, but I think it's gonna be really hard. I'm gonna try the chicken out first with some of this heirloom rice. There's a nice soft-boiled egg in there. There's a lot of good stuff on this plate. There's some candied garlic here somewhere. I think I gotta go find it. I think all the pork is somewhere underneath there. Okay, try out the chicken. A really moist chicken. I think it's cooked dilaw style. As in, like, the soy is separate. There's no soy in here. It's mainly just the method of cooking is made with the vinegar and just to make that chicken ultra moist. That sauce is coming in light. That heirloom rice adds like that kind of earthy creaminess, because once you munch on that rice, it becomes creamy and then kind of like a luxurious kind of rice paste comes out of it, almost, for lack of a better term. Earthy, kind of like a purple yam quality to it. That sauce is like a salty twang. 72-hour pork belly. So Nonnis here is known for being the pioneer of slow food on the island. This is probably one of their shining examples of it. 72-hour crispy pork belly. It crumbles like a really crispy, ethereal chicharron. But it's lacking like that, that unctuous layer of fat, right about where this meat and the skin intersect. So once you get a lot of crackling, that candied garlic is really suffused into that meat, by the way. I almost wish it was a little richer. Lastly, I think it's time to break into the egg. Ooh. Nice, runny, like a sunny day. I know just where to put this. Right with that pork belly. The yolk, of course, adds some creaminess. It feels kind of light, though, and not as luscious as I was thinking. It's a really interesting interpretation of chicken and pork adobo. Elevated aesthetically. Everything like that chicken and pork, they are succulent enough. I kind of feel like this dish could be a little bit richer. All right, everyone. Now my mushroom vegan eggs Benedict was not available because they don't have enough mushroom. So what they said was to substitute it with some Indian food. So they have a second menu, an Indian kitchen menu. So Indian food. This is Hyderabadi chicken biryani. And when you say Hyderabad, I'm thinking the best biryani possible. So I'm gonna try this. There's a side of homemade yogurt, by the way. So I think it's a little preposterous. I have 2 chicken and rice dishes, essentially, and with eggs. But let's try that. Looks like some fluffy, steaming hot biryani rice. Tastes a little bit tangy on the tomato for me. Although there's some nice trailing heat. Comes through in the end. The rice is nicely cooked. It's fluffy. I just don't agree with that sharp tomato flavor, though. What's running through it. I'm gonna try it with some of those fried onions, and I'll get to the chicken in a bit. And yeah, you need some of those fried onions. You kind of add a little more char, a little more of a savory character to combat that sharp tomato flavor. I like the heat though at the end. Quite nice. Cousin Ben here keeps bawling like a sheep. He encounters something that's not quite to his palate. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try some of that chicken out with that biryani. Moist chicken. I don't think it's been kind of marinating with that sauce very well, though. It's a little bland though. Try some of that chicken tikka masala that Warren had ordered. I'm gonna put this on my biryani. Looks tender. Okay. The chicken is moist. Again, it's more, and the tikka has a really heavy tomato flavor. But it has a nice sharp heat at the end that builds a little bit. So that part's good. Again, a little too much tomato flavor, just like the biryani for me. I guess I should try the vegan kare or tempeh kare, but I don't like kare in general. But not good. Ben made the boss sound. That means it's no good. He likes the peanut sauce though. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Back in a bit, everyone.
And that about does it for our review of Nonnis, which was incomplete due to the lack of choices, but the freshly prepared and locally sourced ingredients merit another visit to Nonnis, hopefully with more signature dishes to try. That said, I found their ceviche and adobo on the bland side. Hope to revisit Nonnis on a future Boracay trip, and next up on our Boracay food trip series, we're having dinner at one of the longest running gastronomic establishments in Boracay, serving up a slew of Spanish tapas and house special paella. A reservation is a must at this place we're going to because it's almost always packed for dinner with large groups, and it's a place to see and be seen. Even my suave Ricardo Montalban impersonations garnered attention here, as I attempted to go the entire review sounding like Ricardo Montalban. So, if Ricardo Montalban also gets your jollies off, you won't want to miss the next video and hit that subscribe button like a suave, gentle person would. Please give a thumbs up to this video if you liked it, as it helps a lot. And until the next time, keep cool but care. And remember, the empire never ended.